and welcome back to episode 9 of the Still I Rise podcast. My name is Orla McKeating. My pronouns are she, her. And for the third time now, we are blessed with the presence of
Elliot. Hi.
So Elliot is my son, my flatmate, and originally this is going to be a solo episode, but we thought may as well come down. We're in the new studio with 1620 and it is so lovely and cool, and we're in the centre of town, and it is, I would say, hottest day of the year so far. What do you think, El?
Yeah, probably. It's quite hot.
It is so hot. So we're heading off on our holidays tomorrow. We're doing a quick recording before we head off. We may be doing some online interviews while we're away. But yeah, it feels like a while since I've done a podcast. And yeah, how's life been, Elliot?
It's been good. Really good. How's life with you?
All good. Was in London last weekend.
Yeah.
For London Pride, and it was unreal. So really last minute break, was kind of on the fence about whether I should go or not, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go. You were away anyway.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll just go, I'll have the crack for a couple of days, I'll reconnect with old me. And that's exactly what I did. And what I loved about it, and what I love about London, is you can just do anything you want, and you can like wear what you want. There's so many different people. It feels like it's way more accepting than here. It's thrown like the London vibe, and yeah, just had the crack for 2 days, and then come back full recovery this week. I've been going to bed so early, haven't I?
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, too early. So it's like I just need my sleep. And Monday, while you were still away, got up, had been out and about a lot on Saturday, didn't get much sleep on Saturday night. Sunday, straight up, back home, and went to bed, got 14 hours sleep, woke up on Monday and went for a 5K, woke up at 11. It's the first, haven't done that in so long. Went for a 5K, went straight to the sauna in the local leisure centre, come back. I did a third thing. What did I do? I think really healthy food or something. I've been going to bed at 9 every night, haven't I?
Yeah.
But I feel like I've hardly seen you.
Well, you're going to be sick of me for the next week.
Yeah.
So.
Because we're heading to Dublin. Right. So whenever you were away and I was away, right, and we talked about planes.
Yeah.
And like, I used to be really afraid of flying. And like, whenever I was on the flight over, like, see, before I would have just like put in my earbuds and like my wee iPod Nano or iPod Shuffle. Do you know what a shuffle looks like? Yeah. And like get so scared and so anxious and like be really fidgety and like have this wee ritual before we took off, like put on lip, like all that random stuff. And now I'm fine. And I did that then because I worked in aviation. And now I'm fine unless someone near me is stressed. So I met this amazing couple. They were from Portadown. She told me her whole life story. Well, I asked her whole life story and she just divulged. But she was telling me about she'd been sick and like all of this. And the husband worked in shorts. And like he was talking it basically as we were taking off, she started to have a complete panic and started like breathing really deeply and like then put her head down, then put it in him. And I was like, you know, if someone like does something, you kind of absorb it. So then I got a wee...
I wouldn't care if someone...
Would you not? And then you told me about whenever you were flying back into Belfast.
Yeah.
And like, I would have panicked.
We were flying back in and the person said that the plane was like going like too low, so they had to like regain altitude.
But it was the way you worded it. Like they said something like, everyone keep calm. Like if someone on the speaker in a plane says, everyone keep calm while we're landing here, trying to land, you don't keep calm.
Yeah.
Like and it was something like we're losing altitude or something. Was that the way they worded it?
No, he just said we've dropped too fast.
Where were you flying from?
Glasgow.
How did they manage to get that low?
I don't know, but it was over Hollywood right before we were landing.
Someone could have just threw the plane from Glasgow. Like
I know exactly, but same in London, and like I just think, I don't know, I get a wee bit like, because the last couple of flights I've had as well, it's been a wee bit more bumpy. And every time I look in the news, there's something about
planes, I know.
What's happening, like, and see, whenever I worked in Brussels in aviation, and like I used to kind of see what's going on. I think that's why I was afraid. But then I just love being on planes, and I love that landing actually whenever you're flying into the city and you could go through town and you see Hollywood and you see the beach.
I
And then
saw
you
in
go
my
in.
school and stuff.
Yeah, like I love that.
And did you hear about that 15-year-old who swam from like Scotland to Ireland?
Oh really?
Yeah,
How did you do that?
he swam the whole way, and he's gonna do like 2 more swims, and he qualifies for like the Triple Crown or something for Ireland.
Is that a charity or is it like, is he an athlete?
No, he's an athlete, but he's
That's
15.
amazing. Like I see swim every week and would not go further than my waist.
Did you know?
No. Because like you never really know about currents or anything.
There's
Like-
something I love about that though.
About what?
Going out really far.
But have you ever got stuck?
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
I know.
What happened? What was your story?
Well, a couple of times actually. I remember when I was younger and I was down in a beach just past Carlingford, and we used to go there all the time. And I went out, and I think there was what is called a riptide or rip current
Mhm,
or
my
whatever.
God, yeah.
'Cause I used to watch that like Bondi Beach show, and it was always people getting stuck in a rip. And I was like,
Where you feel like you're a toilet flushing or something?
it's like the water looks calm,
Mm.
but underneath it, it's like pulling out. So then, but I knew from watching that show that there's nothing you can do. Like even an Olympic swimmer can't swim against it. So the only
He's
thing you can
just
do
like,
is
lie back.
let it take you out and then go like around it back in again, or else wait until there's like a wave and then try and catch it like a surfer. So I done that and I got out
And you got back in.
and I thought I was gonna die and all.
It's because there's nothing you can do. Like
No,
there's literally nothing you can do.
So
But
that
it's
take
funny
it out.
what you learn from TV, like Baywatch and stuff as
I know.
well. I remember doing it in Donegal where it is quite calm, but I put on a wetsuit and I never wear wetsuits. Even when it's snowing, I'll never put on a wetsuit. And like I got stuck and I could see like the beach was so far away, but also my neck started to get so tight and I just
Yeah.
wanted to like take the wetsuit off and I felt really claustrophobic and
Mhm.
really panicky. And I got in, and after that I was just like, right, I'm not, because we're going to Dublin tomorrow and I love going to all the different places in Dublin to sea swim. And because I'm used to Helen's Bay, where like it is just like a bougie sea, like it's the fanciest sea and there isn't even currents. Like,
Yeah.
So when we go to Dublin, do you remember 40 foot?
Uh-huh.
Do you know 40 foot?
no.
So
Oh
40,
God, I remember that. I still have scars in my back from that day.
so 40 foot is this really famous baths, right?
Right.
And it's in South Dublin, I think. But anyway, it's famous because like you see it in, like it was in Bad Sisters loads. Have you watched Bad Sisters?
No.
Really good. But it was in there loads. Like it's kind of like when Harry Styles played in Dublin, he went to the 40 foot. Like
Right. Okay.
people have been doing it for centuries, but now it's quite cool to do. So we went,
We went one day and it was packed, but it
Yeah.
was so fun.
yeah.
And like everyone was in and it was fun. And then the second time we went, there's like massive waves and it was pushing and you couldn't like fight it or anything. And I got in and I was just wearing like swimming shorts. And I got in and it like pushed me right back and like cut my back open and stuff. I still have like scars on it.
And we weren't even in, that's the thing. Like it's
Yeah.
loads of rocks. So
We
like see when the
barely
weather's like that, I would just sit on the rocks and get a bit, because like you're traveling for like 45 minutes. You're not going to go and not get in. But the thing with it as well is it was like a festival. So all the local teens or all Dublin teens were there getting blocked, like jumping in. And then, so he hurt himself. I don't even think I got in that day,
You
did
didn't
I?
get in.
Hmm?
You got in further than me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Responsible parenting at its best. But anyway, so you got flung back in, cut yourself, and then we went to the lifeguard. The lifeguard, 16 maybe?
No, she was like 25.
16.
She was 20.
And
I
they
swear
were
on
so
my life
young.
She was 25.
There was two of them and they were really young. They were about 15, right?
No, they weren't. What are you on about?
I don't know if they were trained or not. Probably were, but they were trying to get people who were hammered in the sea with big like barrack busters, like big, like 3 litres, trying to get them in because people couldn't swim. They were hammered in the water. They were so overwhelmed. And after that, it was like, yeah, we're going to go. So that's where it's actually risky. But I always have my big fluorescent like float anyway. So like I have a whistle. Yeah, because like It's my worst fear, and I do it my own. So 40 foot is a good one when it's calm because there's a class up. Like a day like today, whenever it's sunny and all, it is class to be fair. But see, whenever it's even Dalkey, do you remember Dalkey?
Mm-hmm.
So another part of Dublin. Do you know where? Do you know Dublin?
A good bit, like, yeah.
Do you know where Bono and Enya and all live? That
Yes,
that
yeah.
big, like that is. So there's like a wee forest park, and then there's a famous. Is it called Vico's Baths, maybe. Went there. You were sick last time, so Elliot just gets dragged about.
There's a common theme here.
There's a very common theme. So we did the hike, and then we're like, right, we've come all this way. I need to go from sea swim, and like, you just there was.
Doggy isn't even that good though.
Oh my god, doggy!
It's not that good.
Oh, I love it so much. But Vigo's Baths, you have to go. Like if you're into swimming and you're in Dublin, you really do. I'm going to go next week. But you would have died. Like there was about 10 people. Just do you remember? And like the professional.
You wouldn't have died.
I'm actually going to share one of my videos in the show in like comments because like there was about 10 of us. Do you not remember? And the professional swimmer, and he didn't even go in.
But then there was a bunch of like teenagers, and they dived in, and they were just like swimming normally.
Maybe I'm too afraid. Maybe I just don't see some stuff. But then I do loads of things for you on holiday, don't we? I just don't drag you around doing stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
What do I do for you?
I know.
Went to the Nike shop.
It's a shop.
Brian Thomas. I went to Brian Thomas.
I know, but you can go to Brian Thomas all the time. You pay for stuff and drag me along.
So you did the Novena.
Mm-hmm. Don't keep that bit in, by the way.
Don't keep this bit in.
The bit where I like. All right, start now.
Okay. You did the Novena.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Fire.
Do you ever, fire?
Yeah,
It's class, isn't it? Do you ever do the Novena?
Oh, aye, loads of times.
Did you do it this year?
No.
It's like it's a cultural movement, isn't it?
Yeah, I was brought to it probably not by choice for years and years and years and years and years. Like, but I would have went to Clonard every week anyway. Like,
did you?
Yeah.
Was that your parish? You from Clonard?
No, but like my whole family is like, so we still would have went there. So my granny and all like lives around there. Like,
does she get annoyed at the cars and everything?
Not as much because she doesn't drive, but everyone else does.
Yeah,
because it is mad. It is mental.
You feel a bit sorry, and every mass they're like, "Oh, the residents are amazing. Thanks for all your patience." You're like, he clearly has had about 20 phone calls in the last half an hour. But I used to hate it growing up. Like, hated that it was so long. It was always so warm. Like, Mum always made us give our seats to like older. I just hated it. But now
the wee outside bit was class.
Dance tent, remember? It was unreal. But they don't have that anymore, do they?
They do.
Do they? They have the tent. So whenever you were tiny, I used to take you there, and there's just a vibe. Like,
I know,
it's amazing. But so I put like, because I'm like doing all my stuff online, I'm like really strategic and like, yes, on this day I'll post this, and this day I'll post this, and like this will get loads of whatever. My most viewed post so far on TikTok, literally cycling up to Innovation Factory, took a wee video, put like the Our Father, the music in the background, wrote Glastonbury for Catholics.
Yeah.
When I say like, I think it got like 35,000. Like, yeah. And it was just
more than that.
Probably now, like, but it started this whole conversation, which I love about TikTok, because it was just like, oh, I loved it, and like this and that, and like someone else called it Mastonbury, and like it was just this whole conversation. But loads of them were like, oh, I grew up there, and like the parking's an absolute melt. But see, in our day as well, the wee kids, maybe you were one of these wee kids, would like, you give them 50p to like look after your car, but they were just getting 50p off everyone that parked. And you gave them like, gradually went up to £2, and you were thinking, these kids are like wee entrepreneurs, like they're going to be making hundreds.
Yeah, as long as they're not made to put it in the collection plate.
Well, the opposite. Then the priest told them to stop. They weren't allowed to do it anymore.
When?
Undercutting, like.
I know. I was saying to Mum about it, and Mum was like, yeah, no, they stopped that. But you did it every morning. You were up at 5:30, weren't you? Every morning and going to Mum. I only went at the weekend, which was a lot, to be fair.
You went for like one day.
Friday morning, Saturday evening. No, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning.
Did you?
3 out of 9, that's not bad.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
I've been a couple of years now. Like,
it's so good. It is so good. Like, and they read out the intentions and all, and like,
Yeah.
It's like Lady Whistledown for like Clonard, like the parrot.
Yeah.
Because like it's so specific sometimes. Like you're bound to know that person.
Oh, 100%. Like,
yeah.
but I always loved like whenever there was like overspill and everyone would sit in like the corridors and there was like a TV with like a live stream of the thing on. Like,
4 live streams or even a thing. Like same in the wee tent part.
yeah.
Like it was amazing. But then have you ever been in the monastery part?
Yeah.
And what's the monastery part like?
It's just like big corridors and
Is it?
yeah. You think you're in like a really old like uni or something,
Yeah.
you know?
Like a convent school or something.
Yeah. And then there's like, I always remember when I was a kid going up there's like a spiral staircase somewhere in it.
Of course
Because
there is.
like when I was a kid, my thing was I used to just run away
Mm.
and like get lost on purpose. Just right. So like, see why every kid has a fear of getting lost in like a shopping center or something. I was like, boom.
That was your dream. Like that was
Yes.
your like.
Yeah. So I remember being up at the top of the spiral thing, and then like my dad finding me after like an hour of looking for me, being like,
Here, imagine finding your boy like at the top of the.
I know.
flipping-
You
Did
go
you ever?
nuts.
Huh?
You go nuts.
I
I
get so afraid though.
always have my phone in like my pocket and you're spam calling and texting me, and then whenever you finally pick me up from like my friend's house, you like get really mad and you're like, oh, I thought you were kidnapped. That's the second time.
Is a parent phoning their child to see where they are and if they're alive spamming? Like, I don't know if it's
but
spamming.
If you do it twice or 3 times, that's not spamming. You called me like 12 times that day, like
Yeah.
all in a row.
Yeah, I got you though in the end. Here, have you ever got so lost that like it actually was scary?
No.
Never. You just and is getting lost still your thing?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really get lost anymore.
I got lost in
Like-
the airport on Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, I feel I'm very confident in what would be the word? Like
Navigation.
orientation.
Orientation.
Yes. Like, I never, ever. I've used maps once
Really?
for driving.
But
And
here-
that's because I was looking for a specific hotel in Sligo.
I wonder, did you like build that skill
Probably.
from getting lost?
Probably.
That is amazing, isn't it? That's so cool.
Like, I feel like if all else fails, I'll just be like a taxi man.
So yeah, you could be a London one because apparently they
Yeah.
spend like years, like
Yeah, they have to
just
do
knowing.
it's called the knowledge,
Right.
and it's like a test where you have to basically know every single street in London, which like by name, which is mental. But you
And
also
they
get,
don't. Like they actually don't.
I know, but like to even be to get your license as black taxi driver in London, you have to do this test, and they go like, so if you're picking someone up at Leicester Square and they want to go to wherever it is, you have to say, okay, so it's straight for like
In your
200
head?
meters. Yeah, you have to say like out loud. You have to go.
That's
So
wild.
it's straight for 200 meters, and then it's right down such and such street, and then it's a left up so and so place, and blah 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 until you get there. And if you get it wrong, like you don't pass.
Nah.
So it takes like 10, 15 years to get like the thing. It's not worth it. Like
But I wonder, is the money good in taxiing in London?
I'm sure it is. Like
His dad was a taxi driver.
I'd say with Ubers and all, it wouldn't be great. Whenever I was in London, like you know the way whenever you're away somewhere, like everything seems exaggerated. So, like, do you know the way here you would say hi to people randomly, like I would if we're about where we live, or if I'm running, I'll always be like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" Like you just talk to, or like if I'm sitting somewhere, like I'll just talk to someone, like in the queue or whatever.
Mhm.
You really don't do that in London.
no.
Like I was like the tourist and my brother was there and I thought I'd just run down and say hi to him, and his mate was having his 40th in a bar or like in some place. So in my head it was like, oh, he's booked out a place for a 40th, right, sweet. So I went, it was like, it was class. It was this rooftop bar on the top of a building. So I went into the building, maybe it was a hotel or something, and I was like, hi, I'm here for Sean's 40th. And they were like,
Who's Sean?
all right, who's Sean? And like, what? And I was like, oh, like here's the name, and showed them the name of the bar that Patrick had given me. And then went up and there was come out of the lift and then there was 2 men standing there and I was like, hi, I'm here for Sean's 40th. And they were like, Sean, like, who's Sean? Why are you here? And I was like, oh, I thought, has he booked it out or what? And they were like, no, just go in and look for him. And I was just like, oh my God, I am that person. And I had like my phone connected to me and like my backpack on and it must have looked so rare. Even my brother was like, whenever I went up to pay for the drink and like getting my phone, like he was just like, you're like such a tourist. Like, why are you even wearing that? Like, it's London, but
I know, it looks so weird.
I love it though. But I wear it anyway. Like, I wear it.
Nasty.
I know, but if I'm going into town, I wear it because if I'm on my bike or something and I want to, you know, take a video or take a
I
something.
know, but do you have to go, ooh, let me get my phone out.
No, because it's connected to you. So you like, it's on the rope, but it's in your pocket. So you're just
Can't
like,
you just put it in your bag?
no, because what if you need it?
Well, it's already in its own bag.
No,
Like,
it's not
it
a bag
is
though.
its
It's
own
connected
bag.
to a rope.
I know, but like the rope is like a bag.
Mm,
It's like
I
the
stand by
handles of a bag.
I stand by
Just
it.
put it in like a bag.
No way. So, yeah, so that was that. And then tomorrow's the 12th. So I was saying to someone, a friend who's in London this morning actually, and I was saying to her, I was trying to explain the 12th to her, and I was like, yeah, I'm just looking out my window and like Belfast is so dead at the minute because like it's the 12th, so everyone goes away. And she was like, what? And I was explaining, and I never know if I explain it properly because it was like, oh, well, there's like Irish culture and then there's Northern Irish culture or yeah, whatever you want to call it. And it was like, so this
British
fortnight,
culture.
yeah, well,
No such thing.
well, yeah. So what would you call it? Protestant culture, maybe?
The Protestants call it Protestant culture.
There we go. So this is their season and they do the marches and they do the bonfires and stuff. And then I was telling her about the anti-immigration rhetoric at the minute and like how it's showing up and how it's really weird that it's so tense and stuff. And then she was like, but like everyone leaves.
I saw this TikTok this morning and it was like this like Sinn Féin politician or something. And they had all of her photo on one of the bonfires that they're gonna burn, and she was like, "I look good up there."
I mean, it's so random.
That's how you know you've made it.
Yeah,
You've really
when
made it
people
as a
actually
Catholic
hate
if you're burnt. And that's a really messed up part of living
you,
here.
but it's true.
But and I think like there are bound to be bonfires where it is a part of I don't even know what bonfire represents to you. Go on.
Yeah, it's supposed to be representative of like when like King Billy's like ships and stuff.
King Billy the Immigrant.
Yes,
Go on.
yes. When he was coming to land in Ireland, the battle and whatever, they had burnt a load of like small bonfires on the coast to like guide the boats and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, we learned about that
Yeah.
in the history.
Did you? But was King
But-
Billy an immigrant or an expat? Because he was white, wasn't he?
Well, King Billy was Dutch.
Yeah, so
They did it to, but they also did it to warn people, like in the Spanish Armada, when they came down,
Mm-hmm.
they lit the fire, and whenever other people saw the fire, they lit the fire and then kept lighting it to warn people the Spanish. were
so
coming.
like it is a nice backstory. But it's got so out of hand now that like it's now being weaponized. So like I'm sure there are a lot of people who are attending bonfires going like, we don't want to be and I don't know, like I'm making a big assumption here, like we don't want to be associated with like burning Sinn Féin councillors or burning people on boats.
Yeah.
Because it is an important part of culture. And like whether we like it or not, we need to kind of be here. Like we can't just leave for 2 weeks every July. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But then there is the environmental part as well.
Yeah.
Because there was one particular really big bonfire that was actual a danger to the
Mhm.
people around it, not because it was big, but because of the fumes.
Mhm.
But there's no law, there's no rules.
I know.
So they're there, like
Wait,
whether
what
you
were
like it or
saying?
not.
If King like Billy's Dutch, how is he an immigrant if he only came over to fight?
But did he not stay here?
King Billy was like the British crown at one point. So King Billy fought.
So a Dutch king
Yes,
who ruled England.
King William the Third, I think.
Right. So the
Wait, is
William of Orange. That's why he's called William of
Yeah.
Orange
is
because
King
he was Dutch.
William and King Billy the same person?
Yeah,
Yes.
Billy short for William.
Makes
So this is where like my history is like not good at all, obviously. But Dutch king who's ruling England comes over to take the land to leave again.
no, because the kept the land.
So
Technically, still have a section of it.
well, they definitely do. So he was an immigrant.
Yeah.
But he's white, so he was an expat.
just to be not white to be an immigrant. It's messed
It's
up.
a really interesting conversation, and like,
But so, like, in my opinion, not in any negative way. Like the plantation
mhm,
of Ulster
Mhm.
settlers
mhm,
are immigrants
yeah. Because
because
if you
they're
go
not.
to a land, like you're a
Yeah.
colonizer,
Yeah.
so you're an immigrant, so you take it, you're a planter, you're exactly
Yeah.
that. And that's what I find really curious. That's the nicest word I could use around it. That there are these things on top of the bonfire, anti-immigration things, when actually what they're celebrating is celebrating an immigrant and their arrival here. The conversation about immigrant and expat.
And killing the Catholic.
Yes.
King.
So whenever I lived in Brussels for 10 years, like I would call myself an expat because like that's what I was. Like that's what people told me I was. Like I was an expat. But actually I was an immigrant because I chose
You
to
didn't
go to
stay there.
Yeah, but I was still there. Like
You didn't
people move
immigrate.
country for like education, for better opportunity, for a better life. Like
But did you immigrate?
yeah. Like I moved there to live there. So like I was an immigrant. But whenever I call myself an immigrant, what do you think of whenever you talk about immigration? Like fleeing
Slavery.
war, not legal, like papers, all of that. So whenever you look at how people are labelled around it. So I'm a white middle class woman, got a bit bored of Belfast, had the privilege of like living somewhere else. So I was an expat, like that's what I called myself. And with that, so with being an expat, already there are actually different laws around it, I think, and I'm actually going to look into that a wee bit more. But like when you arrive as an immigrant, you have a lot less access to things. Do you know what I mean?
You have to get a visa, and then I think you have the same.
Yeah. So I think it's just really interesting in the language that we use. And
I'm pretty sure Bundyaki would qualify as an immigrant. Would he? Because he's from New Zealand and he moved over here and he had to wait like.
Yeah, he's
10
Irish
years
citizen
or
now.
something. Yeah, he's
but
a
was he an
citizen.
Irish citizen then?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Would he be an Irish citizen if he wasn't as good at rugby as he is? Probably actually, because he's
Probably.
been here for a while, hasn't he?
He's been here for ages, but he also had to wait like a long time before he could like play for Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
very-
have to hold like a citizenship for like 3 years or something before you can.
That's
you
not
have
too long.
But then you have to also wait
But before
for
that,
the
yeah. So like before that, he was here for ages.
because you have to wait for a citizenship
Yeah.
and then whenever you get it, but they changed the rules. I think now it's like 6 years. You have to wait or 5 years.
So the way it worked was that, I was wrong. It's King William II, not the third, and he was the only child of. Oh wait, no, he is William III. His dad was William II, and his ma was the daughter of Charles I of England. So through whatever succession chains that go on, he ended up becoming the ruler of England, Scotland, and Ireland.
Aye, because he was half English.
Yeah. But
England,
all those,
Scotland, and Ireland.
like the Dutch royal family and the British royal family and like even the Spanish and the French at the time and stuff like that were all very much connected
Yeah.
in different ways because
They were related, weren't they?
yeah. There's so many connections of like someone's like daughter marrying the son of say like the British king or whatever and all these different things because keeping like bloodlines intact was very important to them because of like the succession was through bloodline, not election. So like, all that was very important.
Was,
interesting.
was England Protestant at this point?
No,
No.
because I think so. Yeah, but I think it was King James II that King Billy fought at the Battle of the Boyne, who was King James II was Catholic.
Was he not Protestant? And then Mary was Catholic, and then the other king after Mary's brother, I think, is Protestant, and then converted it back to Protestantism.
It could have been.
We
I might be
learnt
getting
about
mixed
it in
up.
history because it was King Henry
The 8th.
VIII.
Yeah.
He converted the country to Protestantism.
Yes.
His son kept it that way.
Yes.
His daughter, Mary, I think, made it Catholic again, but when she died, her brother took it over and was Protestant.
Okay.
It's getting quite boring now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was interesting though.
We had to learn about it in history. It
I
was so boring.
really did not like history.
I haven't looked at that in years, so I've probably missed all of that.
Did you learn that in school though?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't really learn much in history in school.
Because
to be
history
honest.
you would give up, like, unless you were obsessed with it in third year.
I am, well, and always was obsessed with it, but I was just really, really, really bad at writing.
Yeah.
And I just axed out all the subjects that I could that involved like writing and essays and stuff,
Mhm.
you know, and
Did
just
you
done like
cross
creative
out
stuff.
maths?
Yeah.
Did you
Can't
maths?
No. I did maths, like, but I didn't keep it on or anything.
Because you have
I
to.
had to.
Do you?
You have to do it to like GCSE.
Yeah. But then in hindsight, I would love it now,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, like with maths, you know what you're getting, like, you know if you've got it right or wrong. And
Yeah.
like, I reckon maths is quite dopamine-y.
Yeah.
Like-
I really enjoy like working out like equations, stuff like that. I love physics. I love physics.
Can you find your way around a Excel sheet?
Probably. I
you
haven't
not
been
use
on
it?
one in a long time. Like,
See, I would get like wee dopamine hits from Excel. Like, I'm not great at maths.
You get dopamine from Excel.
Yeah, just because like I really struggle with numbers. So if I get like a what do you call it? Like a sum, right? And it works, it just gives me like a dopamine hit.
Excel does it for you.
I know, but it still gives me a hit. That's how like not good at I am at maths or like numbers.
What you're saying, it could give you a dopamine hit if
Yeah.
you said 1 + 1 and a calculator and the answer said 2 and you got a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what you're saying.
No, but with Excel, like you need to like select the lines and then select the sum and then you've got it. Like you've got your formula in place.
Yeah.
I do get a bit of dopamine from calculators too. I probably should actually get out more, but like did Pride in London, so maybe I won't get as much of a dopamine hit.
so how was Pride in London?
Like it was so good.
Was it?
Like we went to Soho and we missed the parade, but we went to Soho and there's just DJs and like just people going nuts. But like, so then we went to a concert in like the touristy kind of Trafalgar Square concert and it was Shaka Khan,
Oh,
who
class.
like, well, you would think so.
Oh, really?
So first of all, like with all these things, like you go to the bar for a tin of cocktail, it was £8.
Bring your own.
With the check your bags. And I didn't think about bringing my own. So it was like 16 quid for 2 tins that you can get for like a £5 in Lidl for 2. But anyway, next time we'll bring my own. And so we got a drink. By the time I got back, Stanton, the drink's finished. So you kind of sober up a wee bit. And then Shaka Khan came on like an hour late and they kept like the two presenters kept going to introduce her and then something must have happened and then they'd start ad-libbing and everyone started booing and then they were like, don't come at us, we're literally freestyling here. And it was just like really rinsing and rinsing and
There's
rinsing.
nothing as bad whenever people are trying to fill time and they've got like nothing to say.
I know, it was quite random, but they were so good. Like one of them was the first Muslim drag queen. Did
Right.
you watch RuPaul's Drag Race?
No.
I never watched it, but like people would know her. Like she was amazing.
Sean watches it.
Yeah, Sean would definitely know her. Like, but it was at the point as well where like they didn't want to be there. They weren't great at filling in the blanks. Like they were probably wanted to go off and it was just. And then Chaka Khan come on. No, sorry, I'm late. No, nothing. And her voice.
Done.
I don't know if she was maybe Dunno. So we left out, like one song wasn't even done and we left. Went to South Bank, got a
Is she really
cocktail.
that bad?
It was really not good. And then
Like, was it like a druggy voice or what?
no, not at all. I think she just couldn't be bothered. Like she just wasn't really
Was it out of tune?
wee bit, yeah. And that's come from me, who's rarely in tune. But went to South Bank, got a cocktail, sat like in front of like did the London like touristy thing,
Mhm.
and then went back to Soho, and like it was literally like zombies. But this is only at about 5, like no, about
serious?
7 probably. Like everyone, they've been out all day. Like Pride's probably like that here. Would it be?
Yeah.
Around Queer Quarter, like people by 7 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
it was just nuts. Like you were standing on the ground and like it was like wading through glass, plastic
Plastic cups and
cans,
all,
like
yeah.
sticky road, like the ground was sticky, like a nightclub. And then we found a bar. They tried to charge us 20 quid in. We're like, we'll pay a tenner in. And then we'll get in and just stayed there all night. And it was class because like middle floor, which was kind of cheesy stuff. Ground floor, no, sorry, middle floor was, yeah, whatever. Bottom floor, different type of music. And then the top floor was like a lounge with like soul kind of music.
Class.
So it was great.
Yeah.
Didn't leave there at 4, got on the bus straight away, up the road. Like there's buses 10 minutes. London is amazing.
It's meh.
Are you not fussed?
It's good.
It's very, very, very well. Actually, this
It's
time it
good.
doesn't feel as expensive because the cost of everything here has gone up.
Yeah.
No.
I always say this, like, here is the most expensive place
Do
I've
you
ever
think?
been. Like,
Do you think?
yeah.
But see, I think maybe where we get caught out is transport because you're always
Yeah.
like,
But even for like going out for food and all, like,
is here expensive?
yeah. And Dublin's worse.
So you can find I suppose like anywhere, but like you can find your wee place.
You can make
It is a
anything
wee
what
bit
you want.
cheaper,
Like, you
but
know.
so Elle, this might be your last one because of guests coming up. What's your plans for the next 2 weeks? How do you think Dublin's going to go?
Fine.
Anything you want to do?
Well, I want to go go-karting, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Go karting in Dublin, sea swimming, hiking. So we're just going to basically lie
'Cause I
down
just
for 2 weeks.
hate sea swimming and I hate hiking. So.
So we'll find a balance. What
Yeah.
about you, Luke? How's the rest of July looking?
Just working a lot. Gonna try and go away somewhere. I was actually gonna go to London this weekend,
You should.
and like,
Oh no, sure, it's Friday, isn't it?
yeah, but even up until last night, I was going, should I book a flight for like tomorrow night? But I probably won't.
Why not?
Just, I don't know.
Are
Okay.
you working at the weekend?
No, I'm not. But yeah, I need to book a couple of wee trips away. Still getting stuck into getting a new studio up and running. We are up and
Studio's
running, but
class.
we're still we're 90% there with getting it done. Like, so that's the rest of my month probably.
Studio's class. Well, look, any other pointers, Elliot, before we wrap it up?
Nope.
Thanks a million, Luke.
No problem.
And we will see you in 2 weeks' time. If you like that, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, comment, share, and tag. And chat to you soon. Thank you.